Hello.
Uh-oh, I'm hearing an echo. All right, hold on.
Okay. I think I fixed it. Whew, okay. That worried me for a second because I left my earbuds upstairs and I have to plug earbuds into my overhead camera, my phone, so that it doesn't do that weird echo. So why does the screen look different to me today? I don't know why. Is it backwards? Am I normally on the other side? Or am I losing my mind? I think I must be losing my mind. Okay. I'm all out of sorts. I was trying to get like so many things done this afternoon. Oh Lord, I can't even see y'all. Hold on. My batteries are gonna die. Y'all know I'm a hot mess always. My batteries are gonna die in my mouth, so then I can't like move stuff around. So let me get this straight. Okay, we're gonna do this. There, that's better. My screen just like adjusted a little bit. I was like, why does it look so weird? Okay, hey Sandra, hey Shirley, can y'all hear me? Comment if you can't hear me. I'm sure y'all would have said if you couldn't by now. Welcome. My name is Amy from Lulu Bean Designs. I am sharing a fun file with y'all today. This is a free file that I do. Well, okay, every month on my website, I do a free file just for all my followers. It's just like a bonus thing. Anybody can go over and grab it. So you have to subscribe to my website and get on the email list. So it will ask you to do that. Oh, good. Sandra said she can hear. Hey, Sherry, how are you? Okay, and y'all, I'm a total mess today. It is what it is. It's hot outside. It feels like summer out there already. It's hot. So I'm gonna take a breath. Okay. I was trying to order groceries. I was trying to get orders packed up and put on the porch for the mail lady to pick up. So this happens to me all the time. I sell blank cutouts that I cut, of course, with my laser. And I pack them all up and put them on the front porch. And the post office is nice enough to come and pick everything up. But every single time, I'm like, I've got a deadline and I'm crunching. Hey, Sin, how are you? She shows up literally, I'm not even kidding y'all. She shows up within like 3 minutes of me being done packing up stuff. And normally I pack it up the day before. But if I'm like crunching for time, it's literally like, oh my God, if I could have 3 more minutes, I would have like everything labeled and on the porch. But it's just always, I don't know why that always happens to me. So, okay. Couple of housekeeping things. If you did not get the text notification that I was going live, on the screen, you will see the little banner that says to text. Text there, text hey. That'll put you on the email list, not the email list, Lord. That'll put you on the text list. So you'll be notified when I get ready to go live the next time. So if you're not on that, hop on there and give me a text. And that goes straight to my phone. It's not a spammy thing or anything like that. Oh, and I forgot to text y'all. I said that and I forgot to text y'all that I was going live. Somebody's going to comment, I didn't get my text. That's the one thing I did not do. I'm so sorry, y'all. I did not text y'all, and I always do. I never forget that. So yeah, I didn't text you. I should send it out right now. That's what I should do. But my phone is being used for my overhead camera. So yeah, I'm not going to do that. That's okay. All right, we're going to get it together today, y'all. I'm going to get this banner down and out of the way. Comment and tell me what y'all are doing today. Tell me if you have your act together better than I do. You have to. You have to have your act together better than me. I've just had so many things on my plate this week. I've been going in a million different directions, and I'm getting stressed, and I hate to be stressed. I don't do well when I'm stressed. So it makes me look like just I'm completely frazzled. So it is what it is. I'm going to start painting, and I'm going to share this with y'all. Thank you, Irene. Y'all are so sweet. Thank you, Sherry. If you guys want this file, the link to get the file is in the video description. So you can either minimize the video and get it, or you can hop back on after the video is done and you can get the link to the file. It is completely free. You have to get it before the end of May though, because once we reach the end of May, then I will sell it. It will be in my Etsy shop, but it won't be free. So grab it while it's free. And this is just a fun summer door hanger, super simple. It's something that you can literally get painted like really quick and sell. And I think it's going to be a pretty hot seller. I try to do, for my free files, I try to do something that's fairly simple that you guys will be able to use and sell to your customers. So we are going to start painting. These are the little 80s sunglasses that go on the sun. So I'm going to start painting those. And because they have the little slits in them, I figured it was easier to just use my Posca pen on them. So I've got my black Posca pen, and I am just going to get these painted. These are super fun to cut out. Like, I don't know about y'all, but when I cut stuff out like this with my laser, it's just, I don't know, little fun pieces like this just get me all excited. I don't know. I just think it's fun. So I saw the sunglasses cut out and I was like, oh, it's so cute. Oh my gosh. So I'm just painting these black. I'm an 80s girl, so I love some crazy sunglasses. I don't know what you call these sunglasses. Do y'all know what they're called? These were definitely really popular in the 80s, but I don't know what they were called. I might have to get my another black pen out. This one's kind of getting dry. No, there's ink in there. I just need to pump it. Shirley says, how big of an item can you cut with your Thunder laser? My Thunder is a 35. It's the 35 inch. 35, meaning that it can cut up to like 35 inches wide and 24 inches deep. But the 24 inches deep is actually unlimited because it's got the pass-through doors in the front and the back. I keep the pass-through door in the front open all the time. I literally use it almost every day. Every day that I cut, I use the pass-through door. I don't use it because I'm cutting like part of a project out and then pushing it through and cutting the other part out. I use it because I have bigger pieces of wood and I cut a lot of circles. A lot of people order the circles for the door hangers from me. So what I do is I have I get a 4x8 piece of plywood, and my husband cuts it down into 3 pieces. So it's 8 feet long. So he cuts it at 3 feet, 3 more feet, and then you got 2 feet left on the end. So, and then of course it's 4 feet wide. So basically the 4 feet wide part is the part that's sticking out when I, feed it through the pass-through door. So I'll put it in there and I'll cut like 2 circles, and then I'll push it through a little bit more, and then I'll cut 2 more, kind of like that. So I don't have to cut the wood down in like super small pieces, and I'm not wasting wood. And y'all, I am slap out of wood. He and his friend they go get wood for me. About once a month, I go through a pallet of wood, and it's 1/4 inch maple that I buy. Alice, it's maple. It's not birch or MDF. I do use some birch. I use 1/8 inch birch, and I use the only MDF that I've used is, let's see, this one is going to be black. So I'm going to go ahead and, while I've got my black pen out, I'm going to paint this, this word in black. And then the little water drops, we'll do like some blue on there. So anyway, he's going to get me a pallet of wood tonight, him and his friend. So I needed to order groceries today because I do Instacart, and because I love that they deliver to my door. And it's gotten me real spoiled about it. But so anyway, and they're probably going to show up on live, and then because they've got to check my ID, so I have to go to the door and show them my ID, because my husband, he called me and he was like, okay, if you get me and my husband's name is Bo and his friend's name is Bubba. Okay, now how like country is that, right? But yeah, I love it. So he said, if you get me and Bubba some Vienna lager and have it iced down so we can have a few beers while we cut your wood this afternoon. That would be really nice. And I said, well, I'm ordering groceries anyway. So yes, I will do that. So I have alcohol and they have to check my ID. So if the doorbell rings, that is what I'm doing. I'm going to get my ID checked by Instacart. Shirley, I have my laser in the garage because it's big and loud and stinky. And I say that because I cut a lot of wood with my laser. And let me see, I need some black paint because I sell a lot of blanks. So I cut a lot of wood, and when you have it cutting all day long and you've got the cut pieces sitting around, then you can't help that wood smell. So I would not want that in my house. My Glowforge is here in my craft room. But my Thunder is in my garage. I should have gotten like a spoon or something to scoop this out because I'm getting it all over my brush. This paint is, I don't even know if chalk paint is supposed to be this thick or if it's just gotten this thick because it's getting old. Is chalk paint like supposed to be globby like this? Because I want to say when I first get it, it's not this globby. I don't know. The humidity level in my garage is not great. It's humid because I live in Virginia, so it's really, really humid here. But hold on, y'all. I can't like think and paint at the same time. Yet I'm live trying to do this, right? Which is kind of silly. I just want to use like a little sponge pouncer to paint this black paint so it doesn't get down in the sides. So this says, it's going to say summer vibes, and this is the little vibes part. So I'm just going to paint this with a sponge pouncer because I think that's the easiest way to do it. So my garage is not heated or air conditioned, Shirley, and I have a portable air conditioner and a portable heater in my garage that certain times of the year I have to shut one or the other on. It keeps it comfortable enough that I've never had a problem. I don't really, like I've seen people say that their lasers get exposed to much more extreme temperatures than mine, and they're fine. But even though I could probably get away with not using either one out there and just keeping the door shut, I just feel better because that machine is expensive. And I mean, I go out there and I'm, working some, and I don't want to freeze or sweat to death. So it's kind of nice to have those when it's really hot or really cold. I rarely turn the heat on though, honestly. I keep the heat. It's like a little radiator heater, like the little, the little radiant heaters. I keep that back behind my laser to keep the water in the chiller from freezing, which I don't think would freeze anyway. So I keep it so it only shuts on if it gets like super, super cold. So you live in Houston? Yeah, I'm sure it's even hotter down there. Yours is not globby. Your paint's not globby. Oh, yeah, that's true. I could add a little bit of water to it. Honestly, though, it's kind of nice because then it doesn't run. Whoops. So, whoops. I got a stack of stuff over here. Ready to have an avalanche on top of me. A bunch of projects. Alice says, why did I choose Thunder over Mira? It's funny because when I started looking at lasers, which was last year, early last year, actually probably late the year before, I hadn't even heard of Mira. That wasn't even on my radar at all. Mira kind of came into the picture last year, I feel like. Mira might argue with me over that if they heard me say that, but I mean, I didn't hear of it. I was following all the laser pages, and it just didn't seem like everyone talked about Epilogue and Rabbit, which I don't even see anybody with a Rabbit. I mean, I'm sure there are people with Rabbit lasers, but I don't hear anybody mentioning Rabbit lately. All right, what do I want to paint? These blue, let me see. Rinse that off. Maybe I'm trying to decide like a good color for this blue for the water. So yeah, I didn't even hear of the mirror lasers. And I was following a Thunder page, and I joined like a free Thunder group or page or whatever, and they were really, really nice and really helpful. And so I just felt like I was going to get really good customer service with them, and I have. I've been really, really pleased with my Thunder, and it's a workhorse. I mean, it never stops. I never have an issue with it. I clean my lens probably every other week, and that takes 5 minutes, if that. And then my mirrors, probably should clean my mirrors when I clean my lens, but I don't clean my mirrors as often as that. And I need to change the water in my chiller because I have not done that. You don't want to know the last time I did that. It's bad. So I need to get the water changed in my chiller. So I'm painting these water droplets with Indian turquoise, which is Deco Art Americana, which I love. That's like one of my favorite, that is my favorite acrylic paint brand. And sometimes I paint these out of the wood, and sometimes I paint them when they're still in it. It just depends on, I don't know, the project or like just what it's looking like, you know, just have to kind of get a feel for it. You have the same Thunder machine and you love it. I do. I love my Thunder. It's awesome. All right. So I'm going to need that again in a minute. I can go ahead and pop these out of here. And I forgot to mute my phone and somebody's trying to call me. All right. I did not see that this didn't cut out real great. So hold on a second. I may have to, I'm going to let this dry because I'm probably going to have to take my little X-Acto knife and fiddle with the back of it when I pop it out. So I'm going to dry first. Let me get a baby wipe. Baby wipes are like buried under this pile of wood cutouts over here. Hold on. Ugh. Now I've just got a splinter, y'all, from this wood cutout next to me. I'm telling you, it's that kind of day. Okay. Yeah, Felicia, you're probably right. I feel like Thunder has gotten a lot more. I have a splinter in my finger and it hurts. So, it gotten more popular just this past year. Okay, we're going to work through the splinter. I'm not going to mess with that right now. It's part of the business to get splinters. Okay, I'm going to set these little water droplets over here. Use those for later. Okay, so then we've got our little sunshine. I'm going to put some white paint on him before I do the yellow because they are sheer. Some days are totally like this. Absolutely. All right. I'm not going to pour that white paint out. So yeah, so splinters are part of being a laser owner. This is going to be our little sunshine. This will all make sense when we get it all put together here in a few minutes. How difficult was it to learn the program? Lightburn is my jam. I had no problem using Lightburn. So I'll tell you that I started off years ago using it's called Scal or Sure Cuts a Lot. Does anybody on here have Scal? So I was a Cricut user way back when Cricuts first started, like when they first came out with Cricuts, back when they had cartridges. And I did not want to spend money on cartridges. So I stumbled upon Scal, sure cuts a lot, and I downloaded that and I started using that, and it just I learned it. I knew it like the back of my hand because I used it all the time. But I had no one to really talk to about it until my friend Joy came along, because she used Sure Cuts a lot for a while with her Cricut. And so I could chat with her about it. But really, like, very few people. Social media wasn't as big then. I'm old, y'all. So social media, there wasn't like Facebook and all that. There was just me and my Cricut and my little Sure Cuts a lot and the few like blogs that I followed on the internet. And that's how I kind of figured it out. And there was a girl that I followed. If anybody comes from the Cricut world, y'all might know Robin Carden. She's a Stampin' Up. I'm a paper crafter. I kind of come from the paper crafter world and then the door hanger world. And so Robin is a paper crafter and she does Stampin' Up. And so I was one of her downline, and her channel is called Robin Stamps. But she used to be, before she started back up with Stampin' Up, she was doing her Cricut stuff on her blog. And so that's who I watched to get ideas for the Cricut. But she used cartridges though. But I liked Sure Cuts a lot because I could do anything with it that I wanted and I didn't need a cartridge. And I wanted to, y'all know I love monograms. I wanted to monogram stuff. And you can't monogram stuff in the fonts that you want with cartridges. That did not work for me. So once I figured out Sure Cuts a lot, then I could do whatever I wanted with my machine. So then when I got my Thunder Laser, I was like, oh no, I'm going to have to figure out a new software program. So I started using Lightburn because that's what came with my machine. And Lightburn is awesome. I absolutely love it. It's very similar to Sure Cuts a lot. There's some things that I can't figure out how to do or that I can't do in Lightburn that I will sometimes still pop over and do in Sure Cuts a lot. And then there's also some stuff that I'll pop over and do in Inkscape. What in the world? Okay, I don't know who this person is that's commenting. Y'all, there's somebody trolling the video. How funny is that? I've never had that before. And I don't have anybody on here to get rid of the comments. Hold on, I'm grabbing my iPad. I was like, what is that long comment? Can y'all see that yet? Hold on, turn on my time lapse camera either to do that. So I can post this later. There we go. All right, let's see. That is so funny. Oh, now I don't have earbuds plugged in and it's going to make noise. Let me turn my iPad off, my volume off. I guess I can just turn it all the way down. There we go. I don't see how to delete a comment during a video. I don't know, y'all. All right, we're gonna surge on. I think that's funny though. Okay, y'all gonna have to hang on just 1 second. Let me see if that's Instacart. I don't think it's Instacart though, because they haven't texted me that they're doing my order. Hold on. Hey, how are you? Sorry, I didn't have to scan my. Thank you. Have a great day. Okay, you too. Katie, can you come the freezer for me? I'm on a live video. Are you in class? Lord. Okay, y'all, I'm coming. Okay. We have a bag of ice that is not in the freezer because I'm live. Okay. Who in the world? Alice, that is so funny. Yes, the alcohol is here. The Vienna lager has arrived. Trolling is where someone posts something. I'm live and that ice. No, you're fine. The ice that's in the sink. Can you fit it in the garage freezer? You're probably gonna have to like move stuff around. But yeah, and there's groceries on the front porch. Can you bring them in? I'm so sorry. Okay, well then just, I'm trying to think if I ordered anything that really needs to go like in the fridge right away. I don't remember. I don't think I did. I think it'll be okay for a few minutes until I get done. Okay. Anyway, yes, you need elevator music while I take care of my business. Alice, I do not know who would want their ex back. That is hilarious though that you said that. I love it. Okay, we're going to paint this pink. Now I need an unlimited supply of sponge pouncers today. Some of these are all dried up though. I probably need to order some more. But I'm in a sponge pouncer mood and I don't feel like rinsing them out in between. Okay, I'm looking at a picture over here that I have of like a painting, like a color scheme. All right, so we're gonna paint the S and the E pink. So this says summer. My 17-year-old daughter, bless her heart, she's in virtual class and she's grabbing the groceries for me. Oh, y'all. Okay, so yeah, hopefully that person won't post something like super inappropriate. I've seen people post some really nasty, inappropriate stuff sometimes, but I don't see an option to delete their comment during the live. So I guess you have to do it after. I don't know. I've never had that happen before. Yeah, like a troll is just somebody who like comes along and like starts, they either post something totally inappropriate, like a bot kind of thing, or they start saying stuff to you while you're live just to get you like flustered and embarrassed and stuff. At least that's what I think a troll is. I guess I call that a troll. I don't know. Is that what you call them? Just a day in the life over here at Lulu Bean Designs, getting our Instacart alcohol and painting and having to stop in the middle of a live video. The other day it was chasing my dog down the street. In the middle of the live video, I had to stop and we had to chase the dog down the street. So at least we're not having to do that. Not so far today, but the video ain't over yet. So you never know what you're going to get. Alice, you don't see any crazy comments? Yes, spammer, Sandra, a spammer or a troll, whatever. It's weird because maybe you can't see the comment and I can. I don't know. I saw it when I pulled it up on my iPad. I could see it. So I don't know. I should have gotten like a little bowl of water to rinse these sponge pouncers out a little bit better. Okay, so now we're going to do, all right, we need to do white behind the yellow. So let's skip the U and do orange for the M. And this is not true orange. It's a salmon. What's it called? Bright salmon. Oh, and the pink, I didn't tell y'all. The pink is carousel pink. And the yellow that we're going to use is golden yellow. So we're going to do the M and the salmon color. Oh, thank you so much, Sherry. That's so sweet of you. I appreciate it. And if you guys would please sprinkle the video, I would also greatly appreciate that. That helps my business tremendously. If you don't know what sprinkle means, it's share. We're not supposed to say that word on Facebook for some reason. And I give away a free file each month to someone who has sprinkled. So check your Facebook Messenger to see if you're the winner, because that's how I would contact you if you win. Okay, so then we're going to do, let's do blue again on the M. I know, I don't know why people need to be mean either. I mean, just go find, if you don't like the video you're watching, they can go find another video. There's plenty of them out there, that's for sure. I mean, I've seen some people when they're live, like, have people commenting really mean things and trying to embarrass them and all that stuff. It's terrible. This is such a pretty blue color. I love this. That's one thing I love about summer projects is, oh, if you sprinkle the video, comment sprinkled, so I know that you sprinkled. And then that's how I know you'll be entered to win. But yeah, all the bright colors for summer, I really love. But I also love that right after summer comes fall, and we get to do pumpkin projects, and then we get to do Christmas projects, and I love the holiday projects. That is my favorite time of year to do craft projects. And when I got my laser, that made it a complete game changer. Getting to do so many fun projects that I could not do with my little jigsaw or my silhouette machine. I just needed more paper towels because this is soaking up. I don't know if I'm gonna, yeah, I'm gonna need that. I'm gonna need to paint white. Let me see. I think I rinsed that one. Yeah, I'll use this one. I'm gonna need to do some white on these two letters because they're gonna be yellow. Thank y'all for sprinkling. Oh, you're cutting the Christmas baking set? That's a fun set. That's one of my favorite ones. If you guys have any requests for files, comment and let me know. My favorite files are door hangers, tiered trays, and now the bag tags. So those are my favorite files to make. So let me know if you have any ideas for any of those. I feel like every tiered tray has been done by now. Every theme that you could possibly dream of has been done with the tiered tray idea. They're all out there. So it's hard to come up with one that you feel like is original, you know? I do have an idea that I haven't seen yet. It's probably going to be in my club, though. I have an idea for a tiered tray set. If you guys are not in my club, by the way, we open back up. It's called SVG Clubhouse. And we open back up January. My goodness, I cannot talk today. We open back up in June. I'm not sure exactly what day in June. I think it's going to be, June 2nd. No, it might be June 1st because I think June 1st is on a Tuesday. I don't have my calendar in front of me right now. I think it's going to be June 1st, but I'm not positive. But it's going to be the first week of June. It opens back up. Oh, the ladder with the inserts. Yeah, that's cute. So the SVG Clubhouse opens back up in June, the first week. So if you're not on the waiting list, hop over to my website, lulubeandesigns.com, and click on SVG Clubhouse, and you can get on the waiting list. And I have a really fun tiered tray file that I'm going to be doing in there next month. The way the club works is that each month, members get 4 new files. And they're exclusive to the group. So the files never go on sale in my Etsy shop. They're not available for purchase anywhere else. They're only available to club members. And so they get 4 files a month, and they get a 50% discount all the time on all my files in my Etsy shop. That's a perk of being a club member. And in addition to that, we do a paint party once a month. I go live and we do a paint party. And everybody in there is just so nice and shares tips and tricks. And oh, and you get all the marketing photos too. That's a perk of being in the club. So I make the projects ahead of time and photograph them, and the blanks and everything too, and photograph those. And then thank you, Sandra. And then you can get you get all those pictures that you can use for your business. So you don't have to, make all your projects before you advertise them. All right, let's see. I think we need to do a second coat. We probably need to do a second coat on everything. All these colors. But I'm definitely seeing the salmon needs a second coat. Hold on, I'm trying to get most of the water out of this little thing in my water jar over here. So we have a lot of fun. We do a lot of fun projects. We have this month, we have a Father's Day tiered tray that's fishing themed, and it's really fun. And there's a Father's Day, there's a shaker too. So if you make the tiered tray, there's a shaker set that goes with it. So each month I do a tiered tray, a shaker set, a door hanger, and then one other file that's just something different. Like this month we did teacher and nurse keychains for Teacher Week and Nurses Week. We did engraved keychains. Okay. Do you usually have it as a collection? Lindsay, not necessarily, because I could do that. I've thought about doing a theme each month where, like, 1 month we're like, okay, this month everything is watermelon, or this month everything is, rainbows or something like that. But no, I haven't been doing that so far. I think because I kind of worry that if somebody hates that particular theme, then they won't get any file they like that month. I kind of have like fear of disappointing people, and I don't like to disappoint people. I'm a people pleaser. So I think that's why I have not done a theme. But I thought about asking in the group if they want me to do a theme. Because I think it would be fun to do a theme. I just worry that somebody might not like that theme, and then they kind of lose out that month because nothing really works for them, That's kind of why I haven't done it. But sometimes there's a theme with a couple of the items. Like this month, the fishing theme works for the tiered tray and the shaker. Those go together. They completely coordinate. I mean, unless if you paint them to coordinate, of course. I mean, you can paint them totally different if you want, but they are coordinating. All right, let's do, that white's not dry, but this white is dry. You like the themes and then you have a whole set. Hey, Jessica, how are you? Jessica painted the fishing set this month for us in the group, and the fishing shaker, and she did an awesome job. It is adorable. Yeah, I've thought about doing a theme. I'm going to ask. I like to get feedback, so I'm going to ask the group members if they want me to do a theme, because I have a theme in mind for next month. I won't say what it is because it's a surprise in the group. I should turn my little fan on so it's drying this stuff. There we go. Aw, thank you. I'm glad the fishing set was fun. I had a fun time making it, for sure. I kind of like the splotchiness of this white that's not totally dry yet, mixing with the yellow and kind of giving like a sunshine effect, if that makes any sense. I think that's kind of turning out pretty. I like that. All right, I'm not going to do a second coat on everything else. I think we can get away with not doing it because this is just going to hang on my door, and I don't like to hold y'all up like painting multiple coats of things if I don't have to. Felicia, you like variety? Okay. Maybe I'll just do that. Maybe I'll just do like 2 pieces that are like a theme, and then the other 2 are not really with the theme, just to kind of, please everybody. I think that might work. I'm getting water like all over the place. All right. Probably should have let those dry before I popped them out, but I needed to move this. All right, and then I'll show y'all how I clean up my edges. I take a black marker with a brush tip. I have several different kinds. I have black Sharpies. I forget the name of the one that I had for a while. I had like 3 of them, and I can't find any of them now. I had one that was like my favorite. I think it was called Versa something. This one is an old Stampin' Up marker, but it's a brush tip. So I just take my pieces and see how yucky that edge looks. So what I do is I just go like this. I just kind of hold the pen parallel with like the pointy part of the pen pointing towards the painted edge, if that makes sense. The only bad part of this is that you get black marker all over your hands when you do this. But anyway, that cleans up those edges. And I kind of like this gray marker lately because the black Sharpie is like dark black. Okay, I always compare this to mascara. Okay, when you go buy mascara and you have brown, black, and black brown. Okay, so you need a color for your laser pieces that is like black brown mascara, if that makes any sense. And this marker is the perfect color for that. And so was that other Versa marker that I had. The Sharpie is a little bit dark. It's very black. So if you can find one, I tried a brown Sharpie and that's too light. So that did not work. So I'm just kind of going around and cleaning up the edges a little bit on these. Oh, I need to paint the rest of my sun over there. I need to put my glasses on is what I need to do. I can't see. A stain pen? Do you mean like a... Oh. You know what I thought you meant, Jessica? That's so funny. I was thinking that you meant a pen for like stains on your clothes, like a bleach pen. And I was like, a bleach pen? I'm thinking, how would that work? Like a Tad pen or a Clorox pen. But now I know what you mean. A stain pen like furniture stain. Probably, yes. I actually forgot. Someone shared that with me recently, that they make pens that are stain colors. And I actually meant to go get some and I forgot. So now that you mentioned that, I'm going to have to see if they have any of those on Amazon. They have everything on Amazon. So they probably have them on Amazon. Oops, that's pretty clean. If you paint your edges, more power to you. I envy your determination. I do not paint my edges. I hate painting the edges. I feel like it's very tedious and time consuming. I do not paint my edges. Okay, I tried it a long time ago and I was like, never again. It's just too much. I'm going to paint this yellow, obviously, because it's the sun. Felicia's wanting to know if anybody's selling the shaker sets. Comment if you have sold any of the shaker sets. I just think they're cute. They're cute kids projects too, if you can find a good glue that's not going to glue their skin together, because I use like my stick fast glue that's really sticky. But I need to go get another paper towel here, y'all. This is not working. This is soaking wet. But I think they're really cute additions to tiered trays. And if you have like a little shelf or something in your house that you decorate for the holidays, The shakers look really cute on those. I don't know if y'all have seen, if you know what the kitchen shelf is from Hobby Lobby. It's a very popular kitchen shelf. It's all over Pinterest and Instagram, and people are always posting pictures of how they decorate it. I have that shelf. I don't know what to call it. It's just like a little farmhouse shelf with like chicken wire doors on the front. And I keep it on my kitchen counter, and I love to decorate it for the holidays. So they look really cute on there. All right, so that's our sun. And what else do we need to paint? So, oh, our sun rays. So we'll do those in the salmon color. Oh yeah, that's a good idea. Lindsay said she's going to try to do like a mommy and me kind of thing. To accompany the tiered tray sets. That's a great idea. I think the shakers will be really popular at the holidays. I'm going to make some shaker ornaments, and I'm making some shaker bag tags. Yay! So I'll have the shaker bag tags posted soon, and we'll make some of those on video. I love the salmon color. It is so pretty. And it goes on nice and thick. All right, let me make sure I didn't miss any of your comments. Do you cut wood thicker than 1/4 inch with your laser? No, I do not. When I first got my laser, my plan was to cut some 1/2 inch, and then I realized how slow it was going to be and how much char it would involve. And some people do cut 1/2 inch, but I don't feel the need to cut anything thicker than that. Kelly, the Versa marker, I thought it was a Versa marker, but I think Versa marker is like if you're embossing, like a sticky for the embossing powder. I don't know if I'm calling it the right thing. It might not be a Versa marker. I don't know. Okay, what are we going to do next? Let me think. So we need to do some accents, some highlights. So I don't think we're going to need that. I want to get everything, I kind of want to get everything laid out on my board, but let me do it like this first, because then I can do my accents. All right, now let me see if this Vibes is going to cooperate. Where is... Oops. It's wanting to has a couple of pieces that do not want to punch out. And I didn't even look because my laser has been so good lately that I haven't even flipped things over and looked at them as much because it has been cutting things out. I think probably because I just cleaned it really good. It's been cutting everything so clean. But for some reason, not this. I don't know why. I probably cut it towards the front of my bed. The front of my bed does not cut as well as the back. And I think that's pretty common. Does anybody have a big laser and they have that problem? I think maybe it's not level and I need to level my laser, which I have tried to do before and I did not think I was doing it right, so I stopped. I don't know. So I just mostly, if I'm cutting something intricate, I get like a little, I'm trying to look over here in my little jar of things to see if I have something sharp. I don't know if this is going to work. This is like a little weeding tool that I've never even opened. It's like a dental tool. It came with some vinyl. Sometimes I take a piece of sandpaper and I just sand the back a little bit. Usually my X-Acto knife, which is in the garage, is what I use. I might have to go grab it. It's just this little tiny area. All right, hold on. I don't think I have any X-Acto knives in here. Hang on one second, y'all. Okay, I'm coming. And I can't find my glasses. My good glasses. I have my crappy glasses. Oh, yeah. Sandra says the pen was a Memento Tuxedo Black marker. Yes, Memento, not Versamarker. I knew it was something that I used when I used to scrapbook. All right, where is it still stuck now? There it goes. There it goes. Did we lose the eye? I popped the eye out. Did I knock it off my table? Lord. All right, there is the vibes. Summer vibes. Now we have to find the dot on our eye, which is probably on my floor. I don't know. I don't know where it went. Y'all saw me paint it. I painted the eye. I had it. Okay, we are going to worry about that later. Throw that away. God, I saw it in the trash there for a second. Let's see. Oh yeah, Shirley, I got to cut spots with the X-Acto knife all the time. That's just part of lasering, I feel like. All right, we are going to make some accents. So, let me get a white Posca. All right, we're going to do some accents on our water. So for those, I'm just kind of doing this quick little swoops. All right, those are done. Just gonna go. Y'all know I like my dots and squiggles. Dots and squiggles. Just like that. And maybe we'll do some down here. that. And then just to kind of highlight our letters. Just however you like to do like little accents. Doesn't have to be anything big. I just feel like it gives them some dimension just to do something. And you can go back with, I like to add a little black sometimes on there. I can't see y'all's comments. Can you talk a little about your internet and the thunder? What do you mean by internet and the thunder, Shirley? You keep all the circles you see on your laser bed because you always lose the dots to the eye. Yes, I do that too. Yeah, I've got that dot to the eye laying around here somewhere. It's on my floor probably. So yeah. All right, I think I'm going to add just a little bit of black to this as well. I'm not exactly going over the same lines. I'm just adding just a little something, something. Just a little zhuzh. Just like that. I can't see y'all. I can't see your comments with these glasses. And when I take the glasses off, then I'm like, I really can't see. Like my eyes don't want to focus because my progressives are like laying around here somewhere. I don't know where they are. Do you have to use internet with your machine? How do you get your design into the machine? Okay, so here's the deal. Thunder lasers are not web-based like Glowforge, okay? For that reason, I'm a huge fan of the Thunder laser. I love the Glowforge. It engraves beautifully, but it's not a commercial machine. If you're going to run like a fairly good sized business and you want to work with any kind of speed and not be completely relying on their web-based programs working, you're going to want a bigger laser. So no, I do not need the internet to run my Thunder. Now, I need the internet to use Lightburn, but once I have the project done in Lightburn, then I can just send it over to cut on the machine. I don't have to have the internet like while I'm cutting. Okie dokie. We are going to put this together. So I have this board. This board was the same board I used on my last project. For the, what did I use it for? The bicycle, which was not on here. The bicycle project was the project in our membership group. But anyway, I'm reusing this board because I never glued the pieces on, and I literally, like I said, I'm slap out of wood. So I'm using what I got. I had the board already. I'll show you what this looks like. Hold on, I just don't have the space on my desk to. Here we go. Get it all. Okay, so like that. Let's move these up a little bit. Some more vibes. And of course, you'd have the dot on the eye. And then these pieces. And again, this is all cut out of 1/4 inch. You can do it out of 1/8 inch if you want to, but I just prefer 1/4 inch for my door hangers. These don't have to go in any particular order. You can just kind of whatever works for your little, water drops. And then you'd have, like I said, you'd have the dot on the I, which is missing. Lord knows where it went. But anyway, and this would look really cute with the board being white too. So no, Shirley, you do not have to have the internet to send it over. So wait, hold on. Let me think about that. No, I do not have to have the internet to send it over to the machine. It is plugged into a cable. So it's got a cable that is plugged. See, what I do is I design on my Mac, and then I email my stuff to myself, and I go out in the garage and I pull it up on my husband's old decrepit laptop that's hooked to my Thunder Laser, okay? So when I email it to myself, obviously that requires internet. But when I pull it up out there, once the project is in Lightburn, then I click send, and it sends over to the laser. And it does that through the cable that the machine came with, okay? I don't have to have internet to do that part. So no, it is not like web-based or internet, dependent for that reason. Just to be able to use your software and to design in it, of course, you need the internet for that. So thank you, Trina. Thank you, Sandra. I love this, y'all. This would be super cute with a white background. I think it would be even more summery if you had a white board. Now, this file, so the way this works, y'all, is that this file comes with, you have the ability to do the shiplap lines or not do the shiplap lines. And then you also have the ability to cut the little holes at the top for hanging. See, I've got this wire up here that I've already put in for a hanger. So I've made sure that in the file, everything is a different color, okay? The lines are grouped. That's one color. The holes are grouped. That's a different color. So you can ignore those two colors if you don't want them. So if you just want to do a smooth board, no holes, or smooth board with holes, whatever, you can do that. And then these pieces are all grouped appropriately. And you have two choices. There's a 10-inch version and an 18-inch version. I cut all my door hangers 18 inches. You can resize either one of the files to any other size that you want, but I went ahead and gave you a 10-inch and an 18-inch because the 10-inch works for people who have a Glowforge without a pass-through door or don't want to have to use the pass-through door. You can cut a 10-inch circle without your pass-through, and you can cut all the pieces coordinating with it, and you don't have to do any resizing or anything. It is just straight ready to dump into Glowforge and go. Okay, so I try to make it super easy for y'all. I've gotten a lot better over the past few months with, now that I have a Glowforge, making sure that when the file goes to Glowforge, it looks right in Glowforge. Because I'm going to tell you, as someone who has both machines, if you ever struggle with opening a file in Glowforge and it looks weird, I can tell you it is probably because it looks fine in every other software program, just not Glowforge. It drives me crazy, but I have figured out just in the last month how to fix those glitches and make it so that, it just works seamlessly and it goes right in there. So if you have a problem with a file, please message me. I'm not, I'm human. I'm not perfect, but I try to make it so it shows up in Glowforge and you don't have to be like, oh, now I have to do this or that to it, and all that. So anyway, it helps me now that I know what it looks like in that program. So, okay. So anyway, this is the file. It is completely free for the month of May. If you don't grab it by the end of May, though, then it will be for sale in my Etsy shop. So yeah, hop over and grab it and make it and shoot a picture to me, tag me on Instagram and show it to me. I would love to see, all your pretty projects. If you haven't already, please sprinkle the video. Please text me at the link. I'm getting ready to pull back up on the screen. Text me so you'll be notified next time I go live at that number. And yeah, so tune in. Oh, I meant to tell y'all one more thing. So obviously today's Wednesday, and normally I do my I Want It Wednesday videos, but I have been asking you for some feedback, and I love doing my I Want It Wednesday videos, but I feel like you guys really just want to see projects more than anything else. So I'm not going to be doing the I Want It Wednesday videos. I am going to still do the unboxing every month of the Framed membership. So I'm a member of the Framed Ultimate Box Club, and I will be doing an unboxing every month for the Framed membership, so you can see all the fun goodies that are in there. So I'll be doing that still. That's not going to be on any specific set day. Now, for my videos on Friday, which is File Feature Friday, here's the deal on that. I have discovered that Friday is not the best day for me to go live for numerous reasons. My kids' schedule and my husband's schedule are completely unpredictable, and sometimes we as a family would like to be able to take off and go and do stuff, and it just doesn't really work for my family right now at this point in our lives. So I'm going to be still going live. Sorry, that's the UPS truck. I'm going to be still going live a couple times a week, but just not on those set days. I may schedule some different set days, and I'll update y'all and let y'all know like what the new set days are. But in the meantime, I will remember, I promise that I will text y'all and let you know when I'm getting ready to go live. So that way you'll know. But I'll be sharing a couple projects every week. Okay, so that's it. Thank you for joining me so much. Y'all have a wonderful day, and I will talk to y'all later. Bye.